This one is dedicated to my mate Sean, who showed me this one the other day. This is a form of Alexander technique, or the Alexander technique, and this isn't so much an exercise, but it's more like a recovery exercise. Now, got a bit of back strain today. I've been doing classes all day, and obviously I've been doing this, extra bit of training each day. I know it's not a lot; it's only 100 seconds or 100 repetitions, but you get little pulls and little problems. Like my elbow, I've cured for 2 years, has just come back today, so I don't want to be punching or swinging my arms out again. I've got a bit of strain in my back, so I'm going to have a go at this technique. It's very simple. I'll talk you through it and you can join in, and this is going to be approximately 100 seconds. Alright, I can't actually count it off the top of my head because I haven't got my timer with me either. So, first thing you do, you need some books and something comfy to lay on, and the books go under the head. Gets the head at a specific angle. Now you add or take more away depending on who you are. Now the next thing you do is you can't have your legs like this because it creates an arch under here. So you lift the legs up to place your lower back on the floor. Now, the secret is done where you pull your legs right into your bottom. That's as close as my legs go, because I just don't have the suppleness in my legs from that point. Some people do, some people don't. I'm not one of them. Place the palms down, close the eyes, breathe in through the nose, out from the mouth. And this is probably not going to be that interesting for anyone, but nevertheless, the secret is the technique is starting. So in my mental timer, 10 seconds, 20 seconds has gone past. I'm placing my lower back into the floor. This is to get pressure off my lower back. Now I'm doing this as an experiment because I've got a strain down one side, and already I can start to feel that strain on the right side going a little bit cold. Now that's a good sign. That means oxygen's getting into the cramped area. So again, it's just focusing on the breathing. Now there's no reason why just about anyone can do this exercise. This one is nice and easy. It's not a physical exercise, it's what it is, but it's a sensible exercise that anyone can do that will do them some good. My whole body sort of calmed down and relaxed a bit then. And the goal is to pull your stomach in as you breathe to get control of those stomach muscles, which is very important if you're losing weight, to actually reverse engage them to get used to pulling it inward up to the diaphragm. Reason being is the more you correct your posture, the more you hold a better shape. So you don't just stick your stomach out and let it slouch. And this is a posture correction. Now I noticed every time I do this, even if it's just a short period of time, for at least a little bit of time afterwards, my posture is just naturally a little bit better, because you're forcing it to be held in that position. Now my right side of my back where the strain is actually starting to feel quite good. Now I've been feeling bad all day that side. I've taken some anti-inflammatory, which I hate taking. Taken way too much in my life when I had my original back injury. But to get something that's just starting to generate relief very quickly is obviously doing something. It's probably stretching the muscles in the correct way they needed to be stretched. So again, I hope someone might find this particular one useful. Feel free to give us a comment, tell me what you think. Now obviously I'm racking up quite a bit of fatigue at the moment, so it's a perfect exercise for me. It's all about getting that lumbar region of your back under control. Now that feels good, so I'm going to now sit up. And right, did you hear the first crack? Now I'll do some twists. That's interesting because this side where it's cramped, it feels a lot more oxidant, like I can feel more movement there, and I can feel the muscles feel cold, which is always a good sign when you've had a bit of cramp, because that's where the oxygen's getting into it and it's feeling alright. It may not be a cure, but it might help someone. Maybe a bit of use of certainly work